Round one of Top Fuel and Nitro Funny Car has been completed here at Castro Raceway in Edmonton, Alberta. Now it's time to take just a couple of moments and bring you our Summit Pro-Am profile. Megan Caston, who drives in the category of hot rod.
This is a 72 Nova, and I've got a 468 in it now. It's about 750 horsepower, about that. Car weighs 3,000 pounds, so it's a big tank as far as race cars are concerned. The object of the class is to run 1110. So you want to run as close to 1110 without going over. Most guys will use a throttle stop, will come right on as soon as they launch, so you hear them do a big launch, and then they'll go down for a bit and then come back up at the end. I'm a no-box car. I run both classes, so I can't have a box. So what I do is I lift at the top end. Box is what they'll have something that's called a delay box. So when the lights come down, they'll take their foot or their thumb off the button on the top bulb, and they've got it set on a timer so the car will leave, hopefully at the right time, go across the start line. And then also with the delay box, you can run what's called a throttle stop, and that's what most of the guys in hot rod will run. It'll cut off their engine just right after they launch, so they can run 1110.
Okay, let's go to the finals in Pro Nostalgia, one of the unique categories up here in the Northwest.
It is really an awesome class. These guys can run anything they want to run pretty much as long as they stay at a 750 index. And the winner that time, Joey Steckler, runs dead on 750.
National Championship. Sit back, we're going to bring you some of the highlights from our Night of Fire. It's always a lot of fun. We were happy to have Service Contractors Equipment, a JCB dealer, sponsor our Night of Fire and Saturday night final round of Quill-A-Mine. It's always exciting, Clay.
It is absolutely the greatest show in drag racing. It is the greatest show in motorsports. I mean, you have wheel standing backhoes, jet trucks, wheel standers, fireworks, Top Fuel cars, header flames. It is just awesome.
When we come back, we're going to bring you the final four, looking for a win here in Nitro Funny Car. Stay with us.
Monday,
we're going playing in the dirt.
Buggies, Broncos, Italian jobs.
It's the Woody Allen of cars.
Wrap it up with an all-new 101 Cars You Must Drive with Alonzo Bowden. Monday, 9 Eastern, only on Speed.
The Undertaker has been resurrected, and the Master Manipulator has been sentenced. Only one will survive the Devil's Playground. Edge faces the Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. Plus, two of the biggest superstars in WWE history have done it all except face each other. For the first time ever, John Cena will go one-on-one with the Animal Batista. WWE SummerSlam, live only on pay-per-view.
Planning a move? Try Shaw's Easy Move. We'll move all of your Shaw services. Cable, internet, and home phone with one call and no reconnection fees. It's that easy. Plus, if you add an additional service, we'll let you enjoy it free for a month. Start your move off right. Call 310 Shaw for your easy move today.
Documentary. CBC's digital channel is your passport to some of the best films and series from across Canada and around the world. Now you can be part of the action with a chance to win a VIP weekend for two at the 2008 Vancouver International Film Festival, where you can schmooze along with the best of them. For contest details, log on to documentarychannel.ca/win-a-trip and enter online today. Documentary. Call your digital TV provider to subscribe.
Back to No Gas Nitro Jam Series. A lot of different categories coming out here performing for the fans, and everybody's standing up in excitement as they also walk around and get plenty of autographs. And that's a great looking shot of a bad looking backhoe right there. All right, Nitro Funny Car coming at you. It's time for the semifinals. We'll take a look at the ladder here as they perform the burnout, and it's going to be Peanut, the champ, who will line up next to Grant Downing. Then it's Macklin and Hagan on the other side of the ladder, and of course, the champ trying to back up his win at Budds Creek. Dale Creasy with that brand new body looks spectacular. He's racing the rookie, but he's not going to take him lightly.
Well, those are the kind of cars that you know can run fast. You just hope it's not against you. But they got good guys over there. It's out of the workshop stable, so, I mean, you know they got all the technology they need.
Creasy obviously looking for a win. Grant Downing, he's just happy to be out here and inside of a car.
I'm just so happy to be here and be going round. So we're just going to go out there and have a good old time and just, I don't know what to say. It's just awesome.
Whatever happens, happens. You know, it's a great place to be in your racing career when it's young like that. And, you know, you're really not expecting a whole lot out of it. You just want to have a good time.
Oh, you just so excited to be driving one of these Nitro cars. You just want to do a good job at it.
Oh, and Creasy loses fire early on in Grant Downing, and probably the biggest upset we've seen in the year, takes out the champ and goes to a final round.
Grant Downing is not going to be able to contain himself. First race he qualifies at, he's going to the final. He has his hands full. The car moves over towards the wall. He gets the win. Dale Creasy in the other lane, I don't know what happened to him. He's moving towards the wall as well. Don't know if he lost the belt. Grant Downing gets the win.
It's the first race I've ever qualified for. I mean, everybody that helped get me here, I mean, I can never remember all their names. Cameron Evans at Redline. Got a guy, Les, here helping us out this weekend. All my crew guys. Never been to a final before, never been on Sunday before. We're working, the weather's been iffy, the fans have been great.
And we're hearing from race control right now that Dale Creasy Jr. has some issues, quite possibly injured inside of the car. That's actually the physician that is on site here that's walking up to see if he can figure out what is going on inside of the car. Let's have another look here and see if we can see something a little more, Clay.
You know, from the back view, I don't see anything going on with Dale's car. I mean, like I say, it drove over towards the wall a little bit. If you watch a little closer here, we'll see him shut the butterflies, kind of bump them again, and then the body on the car makes a weird movement, but I don't understand exactly what could have happened there. I mean, because it's making pretty much a normal-looking run. It's a great race up to this point. Dale shuts it off, kind of blips the throttle. I don't see anything wrong with it, Ken.
The whole car kind of shaking, and now apparently an injury to the foot. You can see he's in agonizing pain right there as they lift him up out of the car, and the right boot has been removed. So something in the driveline you'd have to think possibly came loose. The reversers are actually wrapped in a ballistic blanket. You can see it right there. That usually contains most of that stuff.
You know, you're right, Ken. It normally does contain anything that explodes. The only thing that could have possibly happened is we had breakage. The reverser could have spun. The car has a huge lever for putting the car into reverse for backing up after the burnout. That must have been what had happened to Dale and hit him in the leg. I mean, there's a helicopter coming in to fly him out. There's his mom. Let's hope Dale's okay. He's a great, great driver, great champion.
This much power, there's only one choice. Suzuki.
There are lots of ways to measure performance, but when it comes to performance parts, one company sets the standard: Summit Racing Equipment. Summit Racing offers the largest selection of in-stock parts, #1 rated customer service and expert tech advice, fast free delivery, and the lowest prices in high-performance parts. Get your free catalog at summitracing.com and let Summit Racing help you maximize performance, no matter how you measure it.
Thank you. Now today we'll be making our kiwi glazed veal shank with roasted garlic dill chutney. And what we'll need is one whole large...
Do you really need
shank.
all this stuff?
2 words, Suze. Microwave burrito.
Who are you guys?
We're Safe Auto policy holders, ma'am.
State required minimum coverage from Safe Auto. It makes you an expert on what you need.
Kiwi.
And what you don't.
Really?
Call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO. We keep you legal for less.
Dinner time.
When we left you, we had a very scary incident with Dale Creasy Jr. He is being medevaced off to the closest hospital. Apparently some injuries to the right foot, right leg, we should say. So as we get an update, we will certainly pass that on to you. But the show goes on, as they say. Steve Macklin is lined up at the starting line, and he will face off against another tough competitor, and Matt Hagan, who's trying to get to yet another final.
Matt Hagan, in his rookie season, driving one of these Nitro Funny Cars, coming out of the Pro Mod ranks, he is already thinking about Steve Macklin in the other lane.
Yeah, I'd say Macklin's going to be a tough competitor. He won the first race of the year, so you know he can go out there and do it. You know, we just got to stick to our game plan, and our tuner's got a good baseline to go off of from the last run. And, you know, I think that we just got to go out there and race our race and don't worry about who's beside us.
Hagan in the far lane, Macklin in the near lane. It's the battle to get to the finals and race the rookie.
Oh, this is a good one. Pedaling, fired. Matt Hagan gets the win, but I want to see the replay again. Let's see what happens to Macklin's car here. You can see the car leaves, got a little bit of funny-looking header flame on the right side, huge puff of smoke, gets back on the throttle, clears up, clears out some cones. Matt Hagan over by the wall.
Matt Hagan crosses the stripe first. Again, a look at it on the right side of the screen, way out of shape, crosses the center stripe, collects the cones. Hagan finally out of the throttle after you hit it 3 or 4 times, over by the wall and hit it again.
On and off the throttle, a little bit crazy out there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a good racetrack out there. I think that we're just, you know, getting a little too aggressive with it right now. But, you know, right now, our thoughts and our prayers are with Dale Creasy, you know, my teammate this year. You know, it's tough to get out there and try to concentrate when you see, you know, your partner there. He gets hurt, and you know, you're just hoping the best for him and his family. And you know, our thoughts and prayers go out to him. And you know, we're just really praying for him right now. But I got to thank Sheeler Motor Mile, Torco Race Fuels, Hedman Headers, TX7, Rupture Streetwear. They make it possible for us. You know, we're planning on going to the finals, the second finals of the year. We're just really, really excited about it. I mean, it's we at least driving all this way paid off, you know.
And it might not look like it as we go to the semifinals of Top Fuel, but it is after 10 o'clock at night. You can see the sun sinking down there, and these guys are looking right into it. How much will that change things?
It really affects your driving because you can't see the Christmas tree. You don't know really when to hit the throttle, and it makes it hard to find the groove. I mean, this is a tough, tough time of day to be racing at Edmonton.
Obviously, we've seen people go to smoked windshields or sunglasses to try and shade that a little bit and possibly see that tree just a little bit better. It does become very difficult, especially in a sport where leaving is all but everything. Clive Nagana Jr., he took his competitor out the last race.
We're running Strasburg. We beat him last race. I'm sure he's out for us, but it's tough here because everybody's your friend and you hate racing them. And you know, I really love Bruce and the guys and Mike and them. And the only thing this does is it tightens up the points because 1 and 2 lost, and Strasburg and myself are 3 and 4.
Very important round here for both of these guys.
Strasburg with trouble. Bobby with trouble. It's going to be a coasting win. Bobby Lagana is moving into the final. That helps tighten up the points at the top of the standings, and Bobby is just doing a great job. Brother Dom tuning on the car. Let's go to the replay. See what happened right here. I mean, you can see Dom on the radio right there probably telling Bobby that Strasburg was having problems, and that is why Bobby let off the throttle after he smoked the tires. He knew he had the wind locked up. There was no need to hurt any engine parts from that point forward. Fly-by-wire, radio controlled.
So, another final.
Yeah, we're going to a final, but, you know, it's, you know, those are times, you know, Dale's an unbelievable guy. I guess we do this as a job, so we got to do it. My brother, my family, we do it as a lifestyle. So did Dale. So when something like that happens, you know, we just, you know, it's been a crazy year for a lot of people, and I don't know. My girlfriend called a couple of times while I was in the car because the phone buzzed in my fire suit. I'm okay. We're gonna make sure Dale's okay. We'll go check him out tomorrow, and he's got an awesome family. We love him, his brother, because he's just like us, family. So.
His cell phone in his pocket. You ever done that one?
Well, you know what? I've not done that.
Let's talk to Tim.
Going up against Kevin, I haven't met him yet. I hope to meet him up at the line. And I wasn't sure that he was number one, but we're going to go out there and do our best. We've got lane choice, so I guess that's in our favor, and we're going to take the right lane and hope that helps us out and see what we can do to get by him.
And if Kevin has the same luck that he had in round one, Tim will have a shot at winning. Kevin grenaded one.
It looks like it broke a lifter, so we're going to go and pull the block, put another one in. After that, it's pretty much normal maintenance, and then we'll be ready to go.
Pulling them up to the starting line. You can see pretty dark in the background there. Plenty of clouds left over, but a little bit of sunshine left at nearly 11 o'clock.
Good drag race, but look at Kevin Jones, Mike Sipp. Oh! Wow, we got a little bit of driving going on down there. I thought this was drag racing, not NASCAR. Wow, that was exciting. Kevin Jones, though, he does a great job. Mike Sipple, Mike Klober, 479 at 298. By far, low ET of the race so far.
Boy, I tell you, everything looking pretty good right here for both cars. Starting to eat some stuff up for Tim on the far side, and then Tim way over here across the center stripe. That's as close as I've seen all year long. That was tight.
First qualifying of the season, first final of the season.
The first final of the season. Once again, I can't say enough for my crew. This is getting fun. Through all the weather ups and downs and all that stuff, we're going to go see Mr. Bobby Lagana in the finals, and we have to thank Interstate Equipment and Track's heavy haulers for putting us here. So we'll see what we got.
Of course, that gets us to the two money rounds. The finals are coming up next. Stay with us here on Speed.
This Speed presentation is brought to you by the Polaris Tough to Beat sales event going on now until May 31st.
Razor sharp performance. The world's toughest ATVs. The hardest working, smoothest riding utility vehicles. Up to $800 in rebates and as low as 2.99% APR on Trail Dominate, Trophy Chase, Stuff Dirt Grip, Pounding, Rock Crawl, Mud Eating, Corner Hug, Load Adrenaline Pumping Polaris vehicles. The Polaris Power Play sales event. Get up to $800 in rebates and as low as 2.99% APR at your participating Polaris dealer.
She didn't have a proper place to train. She didn't have the proper equipment. She didn't even have a coach. And in the end, she didn't get to go.
Join Shaw in supporting Canadian athletes now. Go to shaw.ca and we'll match your donation.
Diamonds should speak to your heart, but you also need to listen to sound advice. We can help you become your own jewelry expert on Independent Jewelers Jewelry Talk on Shaw TV. Discover how diamonds are cut, what a carat is, where diamonds are made, and much more. The gem industry is a vast business with as many facets as that elusive perfect diamond. Choosing the right gemstone can be a daunting task, but we'll give you the information you need to make an informed choice. That's Independent Jewelers Jewelry Talk on Shaw TV.
We're going to second round.
Really trying to negotiate this track this weekend.
My crew's doing a great job. I'm going to the semis.
Never been to a final before, never been on Sunday before.
The second finals of the year.
Welcome back to Castrol Raceway Park, Edmonton, Alberta, on a beautiful Monday. That's right, unfortunately, we were not able to get the finals in on Sunday night due to weather, with those clouds rolling in, but we'll get the finals in here today. Things are drastically different. This has to be an even bigger nightmare for the crew chiefs.
You know what, I am glad I'm a driver, not a crew chief, because when you go from day to day, it's always different. They've been dealing with rain, they've been dealing with the track that's fresh to resurface. Matt Hagan, Grant Downing, let's see who gets the job done. Matt Hagan wants to see what he can do.
We just got to, stick with our game plan today, and we just came out here and we said we're going to race our race individually, not worry about the guy beside us. I'm sure this guy's a good racer, but I'm not even going to look over there.
Of course, Grant Downing in his first ever final got his first round win just one day ago.
blows the body off, and Downing hits the cones.
Downing across the center stripe. That'll disqualify him, and the win's going to go back to Matt Hagan, who had all kinds of trouble.
You know what? This will be a little bit of controversy here because Matt Hagan blew the body off, has not crossed the finish line, although when you hit the cone, cross the center line, that is worse. Oh, Grant's not happy.
See the frustration? Let's take another look at it right here. The body blows completely off of Matt Hagan's car.
Must have hung a valve open. Oh, he pedaled the throttle. Might have stuck a valve, lifted the supercharger off. Downing out of the groove, hits the cone.
Man, oh man, what a wild ride for both drivers here. And Downing with an opportunity to win his first ever race as we watch that body come off of Matt Hagan's car once again. But here comes Downing towards the 1,000-foot cone. Collects that one. He's over the stripe. DQ'd. End of story. Matt Hagan, your winner.
Matt, it's been a weekend of craziness here. What happened out there?
I tell you, that's not the result we were looking for this weekend. I mean, I'm glad we won, but I hate that we won that way. You know, he has got a good race car over there in another lane, and fortunate enough, I guess, that he hit a cone. But it's just been a tough weekend for the Hagan, motorsports team here. It's just one thing after another with the rain delays, and coming back here this morning and blowing the body off the car. That's not what we were looking to do. So just glad I'm all right. I'm glad, everybody standing in the stands was okay, and, the guy beside me is okay. And, we're going to go back home, try to figure out what happened there. I think it broke a push rod and then, dropped an intake valve, and it says kaboom. So we'll try not to do that again. Glad to get the win. But I want to dedicate this race to Dale Creasy. I know he's out there. He's in a lot of pain right now, going through surgery this morning. Hopefully he'll be back in the race car soon enough.
We'll take a look at the points here. Dale Creasy Jr. still leading Matt Hagan in second place. Terry Haddock in third. And as you heard, Dale Creasy Jr. going through surgery. So we wish him all the best. Of course, our thoughts and prayers are with him. We're not finished yet. The finals of Top Fuel are next.
Hundreds of drivers.
My worst day at racing is better than my best day at work.
Come from thousands of miles.
All out, you're going home.
I'm gonna run it till it blows. For their one shot.
2 rounds down, 2 rounds to go.
To be counted among the best of the best.
One more, baby. Fired up. Living the dream, baby.
Pink's All Out, Thursday nights, 9 Eastern, only on Speed.
In 6 days, I'm gonna deliver you and never see you again.
Are you a killer, Mr. Tudor?
Yes. Now please get into the car.
You're risking your life for me. Why?
You're my only chance out of this hell.
Babylon AD. Rated PG-13. August 29th, only in theaters.
The generation that swore it would never get old didn't. Welcome to the summer of life. New Touch of Gray from Just for Men. Lets you keep a little gray. Works gradually. Easy.
Never trust anybody over 90.
New Touch of Gray.
Welcome to Death Race. The players are convicts, the cars are loaded, and the rules are simple. There are no rules.
I love this game.
Death Race. Rated R.
Universal Technical Institute. Start your training, and in just over a year, you'll walk out with the skills you need to start your career as an automotive technician.
We need powerful young brains, and we need fast-moving people.
UTI's nationwide campuses train technicians for careers in every segment of the automotive industry. UTI offers housing and employment assistance. Financial aid and VA assistance are also available to those who qualify. Don't put this off. Call UTI today. Dream it. Learn it. Live it. Universal Technical Institute.
Hi, I'm Matt Hagan, and I'm the driver of the 06 Monte Carlo Nitro Funny Car. I'm here with the Sheila Motor Mile. Life's fast at over 300 miles an hour. Take time to check out Sheila.com 24/7.
Huge savings plus big volume pricing has led to record-breaking sales. That kind of great performance makes Sheila one of the largest dealers in the nation.
The Sheila Motor Mile, a world-class dealer.
From Christiansburg, Virginia to the world.
This telecast has been brought to you by Cars for all your boating, RVing, automotive, and motorsports needs. And by Torco Race Fuels. It ain't bragging if you can back it up. Welcome back to Noel Gas Nitro Jam Series here at Edmonton, Alberta. Time now for the finals of Top Fuel.
I think we should have had it hopped up a little bit.
That was my first full pass in the car.
This win goes right to Jim Weiner.
First, another round win.
Yeah, we're going to final.
This is getting fun.
Okay, and as we mentioned before, we are on Monday morning after some more weather happened Sunday evening. Here's a look at the ladder. Bobby Lagana Jr. in his second consecutive final will line up alongside the number one qualifier in Kevin Jones. A good battle brewing here.
It absolutely is, and Bobby had better be ready because Jones laid it down with a 479 in the semifinals.
Yeah, Mike Klober's over there, and he's our mentor. He's taught us a lot of we know, and so many other people. Done an unbelievable job. We got lucky. Mike Strasburg broke a throttle cable, and we shook the tires. Sitting there so long, the track cooled down so much that we were just prepared for a hotter racetrack. Nobody's, just that's the way drag racing goes, and we're lucky right now.
So Bobby Lagana Jr. in the near lane, hoping this will bring newfound performance. Strikes the tires, it's over. Kevin Jones crosses the stripe. Congratulations to him. 527, 280 miles per hour, and it's so tough. It's like reliving round one once again. As you come out here, no test laps, no data, brand new day. You just got to put it down.
You know what? You absolutely are right, but they've got Mike Klober over there. I've been there on many of those Mondays and won a lot of races after we've had rain. And if you look at Kevin Jones, the car puts the cylinder out early, and the car labors its way down through there. It's not the 479 kind of time, but Bobby blowing the tires off. Jones gets the win.
All right, Kevin, you came in here this weekend number one. You're coming out number one.
Hey, it feels good. I believe for the most part we had a dominant car this weekend, and interstate equipment dragster with tracks heavy hauling. It feels good to go out on top, and we have to thank a lot of people for getting us here, and especially get in here. Especially this man right here, this Mr. Doc Sipple, who's given me the ride of a lifetime. And every one of those crew members right there behind us has worked their butts off this week. And I thank each and every one of them, because without them, we can't be here. And thank you, Edmonton, for putting this show on, because y'all did a well job.
Good job.
Thanks, guys.
Good job.
Bruce Litton will stay on top after 5 of 10 events. Spencer Massey in second. Bobby Lagana Jr. bumps up there in the number 3 spot. Mike Strasburg in 4th, and Kevin Jones rounds out the top 5. Congratulations to the Doc Sipple team. And Matt Hagan with a win in a very strange funny car final, but more importantly, best wishes to Dale Creasy.
Yeah, Dale got flown out of this race, had some breakage in the drivetrain. Let's hope he's okay. Certainly thinking about him.
For Megan Gunning and Clay Milliken, I'm Ken Stout.
Hey folks, Kellen Nitro here telling you about the newest way you can help support Nitromaniac TV's drag file. Called Members Only, and it is our official premium content wing of the website. For only $4.99 a month, you will gain access to exclusive video and early access to that week's content, all commercial free. Plus an exclusive discount code to the merch stand, exclusive members only live streams, and more to come. If you sign up today, you will gain exclusive access to check out the 5K subscriber special, the 2023 IHRA Rocky Mountain Nationals Whole Freaking Deal video, plus an early cut of what annually is our most popular title, Supercut, Pro Modified 2023. So join today, you'll never know what you're going to see on Members Only. Check it out today at tinyurl.com/drag.
How the drama of these championship chases just sucks you in. We've got nothing at stake, and yet you're emotionally wrung out when it's all done. What a ride.
Ormsby has red lighted. He has left too soon. The championship is Joe Amato's.
Tony Schumacher wins the race, runs 4:42, sets the national record. And Tony Schumacher completes one of the most astounding comebacks in drag racing history.
Jeff LaHaye is the last to stage, the way he likes it, and they're off.
Joe Amano has problems. Dick LaHaye heads to the finish line and is the world champion.
Taylor gets way over by the wall, and she gets up on her side. She got the chutes out, straightened the car out, and it is sliding on its side. Taylor Vedder goes for a wild ride. Her wind light is on.
Corey Mack, and they're all in. This is it. Bernstein is riding a rocket. 314 miles per hour.
Too soon, he is disqualified. Gary Ormsby will be the top fuel champion. Joe Amaro just uttered disgust.
Jerry's bike shuts off. Andrew Hines is the champion of Pro Stock Motorcycle. Gianna Salinas gets her first victory, and the wildest day in the history of this category is finally complete.
Blaine Johnson has won his first title, and oh my, look at this. He picks Larry Dixon's pocket for 50 grand.
So win like the Tony Pedregon. The championship is over. For the first time in 13 years, Team Force is defeated. And Gary Scelzi is your new Funny Car champion.
He is picking up speed. Even though the parachutes are out, he is going into the sand trap. Oh my, a disaster for Corey McLennan.
It's a beautiful autumn afternoon in Southern California as we're alongside the San Gabriel Mountains for the final event of the National Hot Rod Association season.